Hey everyone, what's going on? My name's Van and welcome to the channel. Today we're taking a quick look at this watch. This is my new vintage 1970 Caravelle mechanical watch. If you're watching this video, chances are you've been looking around for an affordable vintage watch that won't break the bank and you stumbled across a Caravelle watch but you don't know the quality of it. So today I'm here to review a vintage Caravelle watch. But before we get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button as it will greatly help support this small growing channel. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Okay, so before we get into the watch, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history on the brand Caravelle. Caravelle was a brand introduced by Bulova in 1962. The brand was supposed to be entry-level watches, and all of the Caravelle line watches are mechanical jeweled watches. So this is the model that I got. I'll show some other models you can get for around $20 to $30 on eBay over here. And I spent about $25 on this particular model. It does have a mechanical movement, but there's no automatic movement where it runs on the moving of your wrist. This is strictly a wind-up watch, meaning you wind up the watch from the crown, and that's how it runs. Now this one is in pretty good shape compared to the other ones I've seen for $20 to $30. And if you get lucky, you can get some really good quality Caravelle watches on eBay for $20 to $30. Okay, so let's get down to the dimensions of this watch. We have a dial diameter of 25 millimeters, which is really small for a men's watch, but I guess back in 1970, no one was wearing these big Invictas that we have today. Everyone was wearing slightly smaller watches. I'm surprised with the case thickness. It only has a case thickness of 5 millimeters, which a lot of the time on mechanical watches, they're usually at least 10 millimeters thick, but this one's only 5, so that shocked me. This one has a lug-to-lug width of around 30 millimeters, and the lug width is 18 millimeters. Now this watch did come on one of those really cheesy stretchy bands, so I threw that away and I put on a leather band myself. I'm not sure about the material of the crystal on this watch, but it does have a dome crystal, which I thought was really nice because it just gave it more of a vintage look. As I mentioned earlier, this watch has a mechanical movement and it has about 5 ticks per second. Okay, on the crown of this watch, it has the standard Caravelle logo. And I thought this part was really interesting because whenever I wind this watch up all the way and it takes all it can get, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it will actually wind backwards. It'll correct itself. So whenever I wind it forwards too much, it will correct itself. Now onto the case back. Now this watch mentions that it's shock resistant, it's water resistant, and it is anti-magnetic. But since it's 50 years old, I'm not going to try to test any of that. Now I forgot to mention that this watch keeps really good time for being 50 years old. I've had this watch for about a week now, and it hasn't even lost a minute. It's probably only lost about 7 seconds in a week. So if you're looking for a vintage watch that's affordable and won't break the bank, Caravelle is definitely the way to go. I also forgot to mention that I have a 6.5-inch wrist in this 25mm diameter watch. At first looked a little small, but it's actually growing on me now. But I think that's going to be it for this time. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It will really help this small growing YouTube channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time I post a new video. But that's it for this time, and I'll see you all later.